to be here on this historic day. It's a great feeling to contribute at a time where we are needed most. And I must say I feel Allah's mercy, alhamdulillah, like the wind pushing me toward a beautiful destiny that we all share. Even though I see a lot of unfamiliar faces, I still feel the peace and familiarity that brings us together. And because I know the long history we all share as an outstanding community, we are a family, and that makes me comfortable to stand before you and present these brief remarks on social media. Let's start with the definition of social media. Social media is referred as Web 2.0, and it's been defined as a collection of online tools and sites that function on the premise that people interested in talking to and engaging with other people. It hasn't been around that long, but in a few short years, it has grown to have a huge impact on our lives through sites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, MySpace, Black Planet, Muslims, and last but not least, my personal favorite, YouRACreator, the Muslim Community Social Network, which I am very blessed and honored to present and represent today. Most of us engage in social media every day. I'm sure everyone here either uses social networking sites or knows someone who does. It's because it's become so important that even our President Barack Obama has a Facebook page. I doubt he updates his status on his own, but that's beside the point. My point is that the very way we communicate and disseminate information is rapidly changing. And we must take advantage of these new opportunities being presented. Social media has become a necessity in our community life. It has become a vital arena for business, entertainment, and even the most basic forms of social interaction. There is no reason for us not to get involved in these new technologies and to get on board. It's a betterment of the Ummah. As always, with new technology, the youth had readily adapted, and the older generation don't always see these as important, and turning on and logging in and so forth. And I'm here to tell you that social media is only what we make it. If you're a passive member that only uses it to pass time, it will be nothing more but that of distraction to you. But if you use it to spread Islam, to put your personal voice to a religion that so many see as foreign, it will be an invaluable tool in our mission to preserve and promote the glorious religion. As Imam Mohammed said, we've been conditioned to dysfunction in the vital areas of our lives, and our families, our physical health, our education, our communities, our spirituality. Society seduces us into dysfunction in all these areas. We must be reconditioned. Social media is not the cure all that will right our wrongs, but it's a tool we use to reach out to each other and our efforts to do better in return to our obligation and greatness. Allah organized us into families for a reason. None of us can do it alone. Social media gives us a path into the lives of countless other people that before we had no access to. Nearly 75% of the country are internet users. That makes the World Wide Web a free and efficient tool for us to educate people about Islam. That makes it a perfect way for us to save ourselves, as this occasion encourages us to do, by supporting an Islamic lifestyle. Many of the images of Muslims spread throughout the media do not come from actual Muslims, that are depictions interpretations and exaggerations of Muslims, often based on faulty information. We are aware of the websites created by those that hate our religion. They publish outright lies and half-truths and sell them to the impressionable public that don't necessarily know the difference one or the other. We can't sit back and allow these false images to thrive. We must control our images. Let the Muslims be the ones to tell the world what Muslims believe. Let the Muslims be the one to tell the world what Muslims think and do. We should be making our own footprint. Social media is a simple yet effective way for us to do this. That's what YRC is all about, providing a safe place for Muslims to spread our truth. We are providing outlets, platforms, and a foundation for supporting each other in our journey towards the Creator. We can't be satisfied with others caring for our social media needs. We must step up the plate and do for self. Our lives depend on it. And we should do everything with excellence. As Muslims, we can never be mere spectators. How can we when we've been entrusted with the truth of Islam, the life of Prophet Mohammed, peace be upon him, and the guidance of the Quran? We owe it to ourselves to be greater. And then we've been gifted with the wisdom and understanding of our ever-alive leader and teacher, Imam Muhammad. He taught us what he could. We must continue his legacy. Coming up is the annual Mosque Convention, and I would like to encourage the youth to seek board positions, get involved. We should have board members 16, 17, 18, spearheading the activities and entering into the leadership. So we should have a platform to catapult them into the community that they care about. And there's a lot that I wanted to say today. There's so many things that can be said and expressed, and we can all tell beautiful stories. But these words I've spoken, are nearly as important as the deeds that I've spoken about. We must be a people of action. This is the only way to be successful. So I hope you will join me in participating in the YRC movement. We offer jobs and internships and an opportunity for community organizing. Get involved now by stopping by the YRC booth, fill out an application, or you can take it home to some of the youth that you know. And we also have an informational that we would like for you to fill out and partake in. And you can get this also at the YRC table. God will give our community as long as we need. But how much time do we really have in our lives? None of us can be sure. There are so much things there are so much things to do, and there is no such thing as waiting. There is only worshiping. Worshiping by serving Allah through the service to the world. Save yourselves, save your family, and support proper leadership. Assalamu alaikum.